Hi, Eric.
Yo,
We're not dead.
we're not. We're still. Well, I don't know. I was pretty much dying a few days ago, but I'm better now, or at least a little bit better.
Uh, It's just like that one time I died, but I got better.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was a rough year. That was a rough year. That was last year, actually.
That was last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2016. I died. It sucked. But everything's better now because we're in the new year. And new year
God.
means, yeah, new year means new opportunities. And new opportunities usually mean a new podcast. This time that we're actually doing.
Yeah.
So no excuses. No actual excuses. Just responsibilities. Though,
Responsibilities and excuses for me because I got sick, and then my
well,
internet went down that one time,
and then my internet went down that one
and then
time.
your internet went down.
And then I had
Uh,
to deal with my phone that other time, and then I had to go work that other time. So every time we tried to record the podcast, we had
there was
to.
always something that came
Yeah,
up.
it's like
Something,
Destiny was trying to stop it, but we said fuck Destiny. We are back now.
and we're back.
Yes. So welcome back. This is podcast number 36.
Yay!
We're still in there. So
Hanging in there.
yeah, we missed a lot. We missed a lot.
Oh God, we
at,
did.
at this point it's just old news. So we're just gonna leave that, and instead today's topic is gonna be talking about 2016 in general. We're gonna talk about the games that came out. We're gonna talk about news, some
Hmm.
news, not everything, just stuff that's actually important.
We'll never finish if we did that.
Yeah, if we did every bit of news that we missed for the last month, we'll be here for 2 hours.
Yep.
We wouldn't even get into our day. So
Hmm.
speaking of days or month, I say, Eric, how was your month? What you been up to? What you been playing?
Oh God, dude. Well, me and you and a whole bunch of my buddies have been playing Overwatch, so that's been a blast lately. Because we stopped playing for a while. Now, well, at least I stopped playing as much because I was only playing like a couple of minutes with you, and that was it. But I gotta admit, it's became so much more fun when you have so many people playing at once. So that's been pretty fun. So I've been doing that. Obviously, Super Mario Run. I bought it.
Oh, so you have
Don't
an
judge
iPhone?
me.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not judging you. I don't care. You can buy it.
No,
It's your money.
a lot of people were all like, "You really bought that? Really?" Really? I'm like, "Yes, I did buy that." What? So I bought that, um, and that's what I've been playing lately, off and on, whenever I get the chance. It's one of those things that I think I've told you before, but I like games where I can just pick up and go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've been doing that. Um, what else? What else? What else? Really, that's it. Aside from that, I've been playing a lot of for the holidays. I was playing a lot of board games,
Hmm.
because board games are usually fun when you play with a lot of people too. Obviously, you know.
Yeah.
So I've been playing that Pie in the Face, which is just one of those things that it's like, oh my god, you got pie in your face. So it's not a real big thing. But I played Cards of Against Humanity for the first time ever. That
Oh
was fun.
God.
Yeah, dude, it was pretty fun. So I played that. And then what other games? Some other games. I have some other board games that I've really never played board games, but recently I started to, so that's been pretty fun too. But aside from that, me and you played once, I believe, right? Yeah, once. Heroes of the Storm, so we could try to get our Ani Genji. Which after this podcast, we'll just load up the computers and just let it happen, and we won't do anything. Just die. Who cares?
Who want to
It's
kick
just
us
like,
out?
no, well, maybe we could click the mouse once in a while just to be safe, but
Also, if we try doing that while we're playing Overwatch, will it fuck with our internet?
good point. I didn't think about that. So maybe we could do it after Overwatch and just leave the computers running and just fucking do every
Okay,
once in a
that'll
while or
work.
some bullshit.
That'll work.
Yeah, just something. Just so we can get those damn skins before the time limit runs out or whatever. But
Okay.
aside from that, that is all that I can think of at the moment that I've been playing. I haven't been playing too much else.
Really?
But how about yourself? Yeah, I think that's it, dude. Dude, the holidays are always such a freaking. First of all, it was towards the end of finals, as you remember. So I had a lot of finals that I was doing at school. School ended, and then I got to the point where, um, then the holidays are there, so I had to do a lot of Christmas shopping with the wife. I ended up doing a lot of what else? What else? What else? So Christmas shopping with the wife, and really just a lot of holiday parties you go to, like with the family and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah,
So
you could tell
yeah,
me about
dude,
that a lot.
I had to do a lot of those this year, especially because I have the wife's to go to, I have my in-laws to go to, and my in-laws are separated, so I have to go to two different ones there. And then I have to go to my parents' house too. So it's just a lot, dude, and that's why I didn't really get to do a lot of gameplay like I wish I would have.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Well,
But how about yourself, man?
well, not gonna lie, I have not been doing much either.
Hmm.
To be perfectly honest, it's also been kind of busy-ish. Been doing other stuff, so I mostly have time to play Overwatch, which I do play a lot. To be perfectly honest,
Yeah.
it's become a routine to stay awake till 2 in the morning playing Overwatch.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's that bad. I'm really in there, and I'm trying to get into competitive, but I can't get farther, no matter how hard I try.
So you have figured out that it's pretty damn difficult to get pretty far without an actual
Yes.
team.
Well,
You have figured that out yourself.
yeah, I only just started learning the meta to be
Right.
a bit more. Apparently, the meta is based around tanks
Mm-hmm.
and not DPS or support.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Anna is the best support right now.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm kind of training the tanks and Anna, and it's actually been working well enough. But if there's someone who isn't playing too well, well, you gotta help them out, and
Sure.
that whole deal. I managed to get myself back up a little bit, but other than that, no new story. I mean, that's everything regarding Overwatch, but I mean, there was also the Winter Wonderland event.
Oh, right. I
Got
forgot about
myself a
that.
ton
You
of
mentioned that.
skins,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
So did I.
by the way, it's still active. So I,
Yeah. I thought it was going to end by today
no,
with
well,
that update.
oh, don't you worry, it's going to end at some point. In fact, whenever you log in, it's probably gonna be done.
Sure.
And sad that
I just logged in a few moments ago actually, and it was
oh,
still there.
okay. Well, so the only sad thing is I didn't get the sorry present emote.
I am missing the only one that I'm missing right now is yeah, Zarya as well. Yep, me too.
It and that's
Now that I
three
think about it.
thousand. That's three
No, I
thousand
lied.
coins.
Zenyatta. Zenyatta. I'm
Oh,
missing Zenyatta.
oh, the skin.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
Zarya actually. I'm missing Zenyatta.
Oh fuck you! I want that sorry emote. It's amazing.
Oh, the emote. I don't even have that one either.
Yeah,
Yeah, that emote is pretty awesome.
it's 3,000 coins, so I don't think you'll be able to get it.
Fuck that.
Yeah, so that's it. And also, I've been mulling over my gaming decisions lately. For example, I'm still playing Pokemon Moon.
I need to get back into that. So, by the way, that's one thing that I was playing as well that I forgot to mention. I made it all the way to the Elite Four,
Uh-huh.
and so, dude, I don't know if you feel the same way about this game, but I was wrecking through that game. Like, it was so easy.
I mean, I
And
want.
then yeah, and then I ran into that fucking wall. Right as soon as I
Huh.
got to the Elite Four, I got wrecked, and I'm like, holy shit, I cannot get past these assholes.
Well,
So I have to go back and retrain and get up there so I can beat them.
I mean, I don't know how you play, but I played with. I tried not to. Uh. Okay, so yeah, Pokemon came out. We know about that already.
Mm,
We did talk about it a little bit in the podcast.
we did.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I guess okay, so I don't pet my Pokemon and I don't have the experience share on.
I don't either. Yeah,
So,
I hate
so
that.
and I don't pet them. I don't pet my Pokemon. So
Mm.
I don't know how often you fight because I only fought like a wild Pokemon and caught him,
Me too.
but I
Yeah.
didn't grind at all. Like and I'm under level when compared to the other trainers.
You're under level?
Well, I mean, I say under level, but I mean, and always whenever I get to a new route, I'm always like 1 or 2 levels under.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of strange because I didn't grind either, but I was stopping a lot to catch him. I was not necessarily grinding because if I already had that Pokemon, I would just run away.
Okay.
But I was just there making sure I caught as many as I
Hmm.
can. So maybe that's why. And I would switch my Pokemon now. Like if one hit level, let's say 30, I would switch to one that's not that far and make sure he hit level 30, and not touch that other one until he hit level 30 as well. But
Okay.
I was never under leveled, to be honest with
Well,
you, until even when I got to the Elite Four. Now I'm under level.
Well, that's actually very strange because I mean it's always like this for a lot of people. Like I was telling, another level. I don't know what you're doing wrong. I mean, I fight every trainer and still
Yeah,
under
me too.
those levels.
No, and I'm not under level. I'm above them. I'm
I
always
mean,
above level.
yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm actively looking for new Pokemon. I do sometimes want to look in the routes, and I already got my
Mm.
party set up. I want to get rid of Crabrawler because I'm
Mm.
sorry that Pokemon kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly enough, it's not very tanky, so it ends up dying always almost in one hit.
All right.
Yeah, so also want to get my Pikachu evolved into a Lola Raichu because fuck, its defense is so low, man. It dies way too
Yeah.
fast.
Oh yeah.
So I need to learn Thunderbolt and I'll finally evolve it. By the way, I'm still in the third island. Okay, so Pokemon with me has been a little weird
Yep.
in that I play like every RPG ever now. I mean, I'm not super into it like I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, I play very casually. So I do know enough of the stuff regarding it. If I want to get into it like deep, I will. But for now,
Right.
just again very casually playing it. Still in their island. I do have like 38 hours right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I've mostly been screwing around. I got my Mimikyu last, so I'm happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, RPGs with me. Remember how long it took me to finish Tokyo Mirage Sessions?
Oh yeah, I
I
remember.
think that took me 4 months.
I think so. Yeah, you even talked about it on the podcast too.
Yeah, I okay. So that's something that I wanted to get into. The year's over, so I have my list of finished games. I
Nice.
finished a total of 21.
I am proud of you because I didn't do a list of how many I finished.
Well, I'm doing this because I want to see how many finish in a year.
Yeah.
I want to do the weekly game, but fuck that. That did not pan out
All right.
at all. Christ. So yeah, 21 games. The last one I finished was Shantae Half Genie Hero,
Mm-hmm.
which I finished the 27th. Which, by the way, game's fun. It's flawed, but if you can get it, get it.
You're playing it on PlayStation, right?
I played on PlayStation 4 because, as I
Okay.
stated before, my Wii U broke. I talk about it on the podcast
Mm-hmm.
as well.
Yeah, you
So
did.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I play a ton of weird games. Okay.
So, would you say that your Wii U broke at the perfect timing because now the Switch is almost here?
It's not perfect, man. I was still playing Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Oh, that's right. You never finished that,
I
huh?
didn't finish it. Nope. Okay, and
Jeez.
I'm also checking my list to see what months I didn't finish games in July and November. Okay, this is actually
Mm.
a good way to keep track of the games I played. So I'm gonna probably gonna start doing that this year again. I'll probably finish 22 games this year, hopefully. We'll see what happens.
Let's see.
But other than that, really nothing has been going on. I mean, other than I got myself a wire connection.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's actually great. So with that, I'm probably finally going to stream a little more.
Okay.
Ah, crap, phone. Okay, I actually managed to stream today.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
streamed
I
today.
got the notification on it.
I streamed Near Automata. Automata. I don't know how to say that game,
Mm-hmm.
which is coming out for PS4 in March 7th. And okay, so I'm gonna push it here, but pushing that game hardcore. Get that game if you can. You got PS4, go for it. It has my seal of approval in every capacity. Like you'll play the demo, you'll see what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to play that. God damn it.
I got it. Yeah, it's already there. I just checked it too when I got home.
Okay, sweet. Well, other than that, nothing else has been going on. That's been my month really. Work and some games, mostly Overwatch and some Pokemon here and there.
Oh yeah, a lot of work for me in between there too, and getting sick.
Yeah.
Which still coughing
From
about it.
well, I guess from there we can get onto the topic because we're really not gonna talk about news.
No, not really.
Nah, I mean, what's going to bring up? I think the only thing that we know is that more rumors that you can check a stick at.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna leave the rumors to everyone else, and we just focus on instead of what the topic is today, which is
Mm-hmm.
gonna be the. We're gonna look back at 2016 and everything. Well, everything important that happened, and we're gonna talk about some games that released then.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be right back. See you after the break.
All right.
Okay, we're back.
Uh, we're back.
I'm not cutting that out. In any case, we're gonna talk about Nintendo and the year 2016. Probably both at the same time, to be perfectly honest. But okay, so stuff that's been happened this year. What's been happening? Let's see. Nintendo did a lot, actually.
Yeah, they actually did.
They actually did.
For a year that really didn't do much, it did a lot. Let's put it
Yeah.
that way.
I mean, they didn't do much for the Wii U, but they did a lot for everything
Exactly.
else. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so Nintendo began its outings with mobile this year. It started off with
Mm-hmm.
obviously Miitomo around, I believe, March.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Yeah.
the thing that came out. That's an app that came out and just died on arrival.
Yeah, I think I only played that for literally one day, and then
I,
after that, it just kind of got annoying, and I stopped.
I played it for a week and I gave up after that. I gave it more of a
You,
shot and still just kind of died.
yeah,
I mean,
you
it
lasted
didn't.
a lot longer than me. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it credit that it is just like a normal app. It's not a game and it's free, so you don't really lose much downloading it. But if you could do better with other apps, you could do the same thing with
I agree.
Facebook. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they added like very late in the year they added the option to message people, but maybe it's still doing well. I don't know. They don't really release data regarding that.
Not really.
No, so we don't know. But yeah, the Mitomo was one of them. Of course, then we have the most obvious one, which is Pokemon Go.
Oh, that one got out of control.
Now, to be completely fair, this is not a Nintendo title, but Niantic and the Pokemon Company.
Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
yeah, it was developed by Niantic and it's overseen by the Pokemon Company, obviously, just to have certain aspects correct. Well, some of them. Sometimes they don't make any sense if you look at the stats and other stuff like that.
I guess really you can say their main involvement, which is still a good involvement, but I would say is the Pokemon Go Plus,
Hmm.
um,
Which you
because
own.
that is manufactured and distributed by them, which I do own exactly. But that one is manufactured and distributed by Nintendo, so you still can't find those in a GameStop or online anywhere, unless you go on eBay, of course. But good luck paying those prices there.
Speaking of eBay, we're gonna get into that in a bit. However, so what do you think of this game nowadays? Like, I fell off hardcore a few months ago already, actually. But you're still playing, right?
Mhm. I is still very actively playing. Yes,
Well, I wanted to say you're one of those rare cases, but it's not really rare because it still makes a fuck ton of money now.
it does. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I still hear I keep hearing the 10 million daily mark, but I'm pretty sure it's less than that at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it might be $500,000 at this point, but fuck, that's a lot of money, man.
It's still making a lot of money, even if it is down like that. But dude, I mean, they finally they're playing it right because at first I was thinking to myself, um, they may be releasing this game a little bit too soon, or like some of the new gen already. But they're doing it in such a manner which I think is very smart. But I don't know if you've been keeping up with it, but finally they're starting to release Gen 2 little by little.
You mean the
So
eggs?
they Yep, exactly what I was going to say. So their smart asses, what they did is
That's
that they said,
dumb.
"Hey, it's dumb, but it's smart, dude." Because what they are doing is they are having people go out there and use the app more to walk more, and obviously having the app constantly run in the background,
Yeah, but
and that way they can hatch their eggs, go to another Pokestop, get more eggs, and continue and rinse
well,
and repeat until they get their eggs.
okay, so that's the thing. It's basically forcing people to buy stuff. It's a model, at least for the baby Pokemon that were released, that's making people pay money just to get the Pokemon because sometimes you don't have enough incubators.
And that's why they're getting them out.
And
Good thing you brought that up. But they made up for that, and what they did is that every day you can go visit a Pokemon stop and you can get a free incubator.
okay, that's fair. But
So they did that.
but you have to wait a day.
You have to wait a day.
Yeah,
Correct.
and at the pace, like you had to walk just to get those eggs going. And now they made it so cars are no longer a viable option to even get Pokestops or even get steps. to be honest.
So you're right about that too, yeah, because you do have to, unless you have the money for it, you have to find the other alternatives, which is either the Pokemon Plus, uh, or if you have the Apple Watch. I have both, which I like the Pokemon Watch app a little bit more for hatching the eggs because I can literally go on the walk on my break or lunch like I regularly do, but the watch actually keeps track of your steps more and incorporates that into the app and hatches eggs quicker. So I've been using that over my Pokemon Plus, to be honest with you.
Well, I
Um,
mean, wait, didn't you hate that watch? The Apple
yeah,
Watch?
yep, that's what I've been using more now than my Pokemon Go Plus, actually.
No, I was saying, didn't you hate your Apple Watch or something?
No, no, I like my watch. I
Okay.
don't. It was over. What's the word that I'm looking for? People made it seem to be a lot better than what I expected it to be. So I wasn't overwhelmed by it, but then at the same time I wasn't super impressed. But it does the job, you know. I guess you
Okay.
could say that.
Okay.
But I use my Pokemon my watch when I'm walking, and believe it or not, I use my excuse me, I use my Plus when I'm at stationary at my desk at work because the GPS in my building goes all wonky and it starts throwing me all over the goddamn place. And because of that, I start hatching my eggs while I'm just sitting stationary.
Okay. Well, you're a very special case that has every uh,
I am. You're right.
advantage to it.
Hmm.
So I'm pretty sure that's the only reason you're playing. Otherwise, I don't think you would have been playing.
I probably would, but it would have been a bigger pain in the ass.
Hmm.
So I still would have played though.
I mean, I have zero reason to. I mean, I don't really drive. I walk around, but I'd rather not use up my battery.
Right.
So yeah, that's why I quit the game, and that goes both ways. But
Mm.
yeah, Pokemon Go was a huge thing. Just as huge was, well, I wouldn't say just as huge, but it was huge for a little bit, and that was Super Mario Run.
Hmm.
Which now you can give us your thoughts on, like just some quick thoughts before we delve into this whole mess.
Sure. So I did go ahead and at first I made myself one promise before I bought the game. I know it may sound silly, but I told myself I'm not gonna buy this game until I make sure I get all 3 stars in every single one of the free levels that it comes with. So you get to go ahead and play a demo, so to speak, to the game. So it's free to start, and once you start the game, I mean, like I said earlier, I'm not gonna pay for it until I beat those 3 levels completely, 100% them. I did in less than 2 days. So after I did that, I bought the game and all the other levels unlocked, and I'm still taking my time with it. I really beat all the levels, but now I'm trying to 100% every one of those levels. Um, there's also modes in there where you can go ahead and it's called Rally, and you get to go ahead and go up against other players that have their information synced to the online server. Excuse my dog if you hear it. I got a new puppy, by the way. Oh, that's another thing that I already talked to you about. But I got a new puppy, so I might be screaming in the background.
I
Um,
hear it.
yeah, you're gonna hear it for a bit. So with the rally, you get to play other people, and if you win, you have a cheerleading squad of toads, and those toads, if you win, end up joining your Mushroom Kingdom. Which, by the way, your Mushroom Kingdom you can customize by adding new buildings. Some of these new buildings might add new features or new mini games that you can go and play. There's unlockable characters, which I won't go into and spoil in case people are curious. And then there's a new feature that they recently added called Run, which you can play with your against your friend list. So, for example, I have you know him as well, John Luis. Not Luis. What's his name? Ben.
Johnny?
Ben.
Oh,
No,
Ben.
Ben. Yeah, Ben. So Ben has it, and then with Ben, I can play a level. It'll be a random level, but I'll be able to go ahead and play against his ghost. And if I beat his ghost, I just get a few more rally tickets so I can play with other people. But again, this is not your traditional Super Mario game because you're essentially not pressing to go. You're just jumping and clicking the screen to jump and perform moves while you're jumping. So really, it's like more of a parkour game. That's what it reminded me of because he does parkour moves. Mario does at least.
Mhm.
But it's a fun game to play to kill time while you're just sitting there and doing nothing. Let's put it that way, which is when I've been playing it the most. So if I'm just sitting at work doing nothing, I'll start playing it for a bit.
Okay. Okay. So, what do you think otherwise? Like, what's your your thoughts, your general thought? Like, okay, what would you say this game is in one word? How you describe it?
Time killer. So it is a time killer, and I do enjoy the game, but it's a time killer. So it's just there to go ahead and kill time for you.
Okay, fair enough. And those are the three games right now with mobile, and of course, there's more games coming this year. But we'll
Animal
probably
Crossing
talk.
and Fire Emblem.
Yeah, we'll probably talk about those in next week's podcast.
Hmm.
We'll probably have next week's podcast this time, probably.
Yep.
Okay, that was your dog. I was about to say that was the door. In any case, in any
Squeaky
case,
door.
yeah,
No squeaky dog.
yeah, we can move to the next topic. To the next part of this. It's theme theme parks,
Hmm.
or rather, theme park with Super Nintendo World, I believe.
I think that's what they're calling it. Correct.
I mean, there's really nothing to say about this because at this point it's just one image that was released by Nintendo and Universal Studios. There was a sort of an interview with the head of the park and Miyamoto.
Hmm.
It's on the Nintendo channel actually, so you can
Right.
watch it there. But other than that, we really have nothing on it. We have zero. Like, I don't even know what they're gonna build in there. Like, we know they're gonna build Mario-based stuff, but we don't know if they're gonna build anything regarding Zelda, Metroid.
Right. Yeah, you're right. We really don't know much about it other than that it's coming. Right. That's about it.
Yeah, but I suppose it's just something to look forward to. Well, probably in 2022, 23, because the
Hmm.
park is gonna be finished the building at in 2020, I believe.
I believe that's what they said, but you better believe I'm going to be there myself. I will
However,
go pay the park a visit.
however, that's in Japan.
No. Oh, yeah, that's the time date for Japan, but they are going to bring it here to the U.S. as well.
Yes, but that's probably gonna be like 2023,
I don't care
22.
if I'm like 90 years old, I'm still going to go.
Fair enough. So that's basically it. It's not, but it feels like nothing, and everything we said feels like nothing now. But if you have told us this was gonna happen like a year ago, we would not have lived
Mm,
like we live in this world. We live in this
right.
timeline where Nintendo makes mobile games and now has a theme park coming.
Hmm.
But I mean, enough about positivity. Let's go to negativity with the NES Mini.
Yeah.
Hey, remember how you couldn't find an NES Mini? Didn't that suck?
Oh, dude, I was so pissed. So pissed. You remember that day. I was so pissed. You're the one that could tell me, don't worry about it. You'll find it later. Don't even worry about it. You know how
Well,
freaking hard it still was after that?
hey, that my thought still stands. You'll find it later. I'll find it later. I'm sure I will.
Bullshit. You do know
Man,
they're going to stop manufacturing these as of February, right?
are they? Wait, where did that come from? I don't remember that big
Yeah.
news.
Yeah, I believe it was it was told, or they announced it right when it was announced as well for the NES. They said in February they would start production on it.
Really?
Yep,
Where do you hear that?
I can't remember. It's such a long time ago. NES Classic production end date. I think that's how I found it. Yeah, they said February. I just have to find out where.
You need to. You need to send me that.
If I find it, I'll show it to you.
Okay. Well. Well, then we
But
can leave it.
anyways, with good luck, I was able to get one finally.
Okay. Yeah, and you liked it. Did you ever play it?
Hmm. Yeah, I played it a few times here and there. Yeah.
Okay. Well, nothing to say about the NES Mini other than Nintendo needs to make more. For the love of God, don't really end the production of it, please. I need to get one. Even if I don't open it, I need to get one. Damn it. I
Hmm.
want one.
Hmm.
oh well. That's been the NES Mini, but I guess we're gonna talk about it just a little bit. Just like the whole aspect of it. I mean, Nintendo has never released anything like this before.
Nope.
It's a collection that has nothing to do with the systems themselves. Like, Sega has done this, Atari has done this, everyone else has done it, and they have included Nintendo games.
Yep. Surprisingly, but
I
yeah,
mean, they're not legal, but they happen.
it's happened.
Yeah, Darwin said this is like a much better option. If they had the best emulation, apparently.
My favorite is when you can go down to your local flea market and buy one of those little cheap ripoffs, and it has like 250 games,
How about
but
the
like
one?
150 of them are the exact same game, just remade differently.
How about the one with 9,000 games?
Oh, that's even better. Yeah, you're right. Those are always fun.
Yeah, they're literally the same game.
Yep.
That's so. Oh god, those I still remember those. Jesus,
Yep. I still do. I always bought them, and they always broke like in the week.
of course they did. I mean, but they were like $20 or something like that. So
Hmm.
it's not like you were not getting what you were paying for.
Exactly.
But if Nintendo really does end production of this thing, well, for one, I'm gonna be pissed. Do you believe?
I'm digging deep into the Matrix right now, so I'll find it.
That'll be good. Oh man, if you find one, you need to let me know.
All right, for sure.
Okay, so enough about the that enough of that can of worms. Let's open that other can of worms. Nintendo and the controversies they've been going to, or at least they went to this past year. It was a bit of a few of them. I mean, where do we start? What about the controversy regarding censorship with Fire Emblem
Oh
Fates?
yeah. Right. Yeah.
Remember they
That
removed the
got out of control really quick.
yeah they removed the betting minigame,
Mm-hmm.
or how about Tokyo Mirage sessions where they removed certain aspects, like they removed the bikinis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they removed stuff like that. Like they gave one of the female main characters leggings or something like that.
Yep.
Like one of the chapters, like she was supposed to be in skimpy clothes or like just bikini. In
Mm-hmm.
fact, the whole chapter was about everyone being in bikinis, and it was regarding the photo shoot. And instead, they were wearing like few clothes, but they still had they were covered. They were world covered.
Right.
Yeah, so it's stuff like that that was censored. Well, not censored. I would say it was localized.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the word they
Also,
used.
well that's what they do. That's what they always do.
That's what they always do.
I
You're
mean,
right.
remember Earthbound? I mean, for example, Earthbound was naked in the SNES version whenever you,
Yep.
and then when it came here, they just gave him pajamas.
Yep.
But honestly, it's a lot of stuff that really, in the long run, isn't anything that changes the game a lot. Well,
Mm-hmm.
except if you think about the Hot Springs section of Tokyo Mirage Sessions. That was
Mm-hmm.
a whole extra chapter, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
and you got bikinis as a prize. So yeah, it was that whole thing. There was
Mm-hmm.
also the whole debacle with Metroid Prime Federation Force.
What was that again? I forgot that one.
The Metroid Prime Federation Force exists.
No, no. What happened with that? Oh, so that was a controversy.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
it
You're right. You're right.
exists.
You're right. You're right. I
Because
thought
it
something
exists.
was censored from that one too. I was like, wait,
Oh
what
no
got
no
censored
no.
in that?
Oh no, this is something different. No, the fact that Metroid Prime Federation Force exists, or the fact that a
Gotcha.
Star Fox Zero exists.
That was yeah.
So I mean, depending who you are, you're gonna say that Nintendo hasn't made a lot of decisions, or you could be on our boat, which you don't care.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't particularly find Nintendo to be that bad with localization,
Mm-hmm.
but I can see why people are mad. Were mad, still mad. They
Mm-hmm.
even made it so there was a patch. You can hack a patch into it for Tokyo
Mm-hmm.
Mirage Sessions at least. And well, oh no, actually, Fire Emblem as well for the 3DS.
Mm-hmm.
You could hack a patch that would include the remove. Oh, excuse me. The remove text stuff like that, and
Mm-hmm.
it was just bad all around. Everyone was mad for one reason or another. You were on one side or you were on the other. You could not be in the middle.
Yeah, it's yeah, exactly.
Like you didn't care. You just didn't care. You didn't want to preserve the integrity. You're not a true gamer. Uh, all right. So yeah. Anyway, besides that happened. It was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, another thing that was a thing, kind of. It was there somewhere. It was the Wii U.
Here we go.
So, I mean, we're not gonna delve into this a lot because we already talked about it in a topic.
Yep,
But the Wii U died this year. Production ends, I believe it ended actually November.
it did. Correct.
And now, good luck finding a Wii U later on because this is a fact. I'm not just saying this. Wii U is gonna be hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to get a Wii U, because there are games that you can play in it, buy it now. There's probably discounts of that going on at the moment.
Yep.
So yeah, look around and buy one if you can, because there are some gems in that. I'm serious, please.
Yeah. Good luck finding a Wii U afterwards if you don't get one
Yeah,
now.
it's gonna become a rare system. It's gonna become well, it's not gonna it's gonna be no Dreamcast, but it's gonna be something.
Well, let's put it this way. It's not going to be a Virtual Boy, but it's going to be up there.
Yeah, it's gonna be up there. So look for it, find the good games that it does have, and buy them. Because otherwise you're
Mm-hmm.
going to regret it in the future. Especially if you're one of those people who like those rare RPGs. Tokyo
Mm-hmm.
Mirage Session is gonna be one of those rare RPGs. I
Yep.
guarantee it.
I agree. I
Yeah,
completely agree with that.
I can't wait till my copy costs like $100. Oh man, I am glad I bought the special edition.
Oh, you got this. I forgot that you got the special edition
Yeah, it
too.
was a
That's
special
awesome.
edition. I mean, it got the stickers. It came with a small booklet and a CD with some of the songs.
That's pretty damn cool. I forgot
It's
about that.
it's all right. Atlus occasionally gives us good stuff, but I'm not gonna say this was one of the best. But I like the packaging. The box was cool.
Cool.
Yeah. And from here on, I guess we can move to the final part of this discussion, which is games that were released this
Mm-hmm.
year. And we just again, we're not gonna talk about it a lot, but we are going to talk about them. We're gonna talk about what games we missed and we wanted to play, and what games we played and just ended up forgetting.
Mm-hmm. I
So
have a few of those.
yeah. So and of course games we wanted to play, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so games released this year that were important, obviously. There are a ton of games released that we're not included in this list for
Sure.
obvious reasons.
Time.
Yeah, or people didn't care about it, or I didn't care
Yeah.
enough about him. Okay, so games released. Let's start with January. Oh jeez, I hear a
I
dog
swear
back.
to God, the dog's not dying. It's just a puppy. It's a puppy.
What's it crying now?
It's just crying because it wants to get out of the kennel.
It really does. All right, so January, the 3DS games that came out was well, Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, which
hmm
is basically Mario and Luigi 5. It's
hmm
not a Paper Mario game.
hmm
And that game did not get excellent reviews, to be perfectly honest. It did
It's
not.
still one of those that I want to try, though.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah, it didn't get a lot of love, funny enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard a lot of bad things about it, but I mean, I don't think the
Mm.
game is bad itself. But
Right.
it's weird. It's weird. The Mario and Luigi games are usually
hmm
good, but I'm guessing many of them have been coming out. I don't know.
Right.
So yeah. I mean, it's a game I also want to play, but I haven't even bought the 4 one, to be perfectly honest. Like Dream Team, I believe.
Right. Yeah. Dream Team.
Yeah. So I didn't buy that one. Go figure.
I didn't buy that one either, but I did play it.
How was it?
It was actually pretty fun. I like that one.
Did you finish it?
I did finish that one too. I can't remember anything about it, but I did finish it.
Well, that just goes to show what impression it left on you, Christ.
That's true. Good call on that one.
And then we have in February.
Before you move on, since we're on January, Final Fantasy Explorers. Me and you played that one. That game came out on January 25th.
Yeah, I ended up selling it because you didn't play with me enough.
Yeah, that game caught for some reason. It was cool at first, and it got boring real quick for some reason.
Yeah, I mean it. I watched it. I mean, I made kind of a review of it in my head, kind of thinking what was
Mm-hmm.
wrong with it, and
Mm-hmm.
then I realized, oh wait, it's very barren. There's really
Repetitive.
no, yeah, repetitive. It's the word.
Yeah, it
It's
was
trying to
super
be,
repetitive.
yeah, it's trying to be Monster Hunter, but it doesn't have the elements. I mean, I like the art style. I like the ability to have all those jobs. That's really cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's really
Right.
cool, and I feel they can better it in the future installment. And I want to try that,
Right.
and maybe we can actually play it.
Right.
So yeah, that's a fun, very very flawed game. You'll get bored
Mm-hmm.
if you're not one of those people who can get into Monster Hunter like games.
Right.
you should probably play Soul Sacrifice or Monster Hunter if you like those games. In any case,
Yeah.
February, only 3DS again. Fire Emblem Fates. Neither one of us played it. In fact, I was
Not in
actually.
February, but I did play it.
Oh yeah, you did. Instead, I played
Hmm.
Fire Emblem Awakening, which I finished and I ended up
Excuse me.
liking a lot. It was a really fun
Hmm.
game. However, Fire Emblem Fates I never played because I wanted to get the package with the 3 games and I couldn't find it. Like fuck that, I'm not gonna get it
Yeah, no,
separate.
screw that shit.
Yeah, no.
Right.
So I didn't get it, and you did it, and you got it, and
I don't remember when I got it. It
no,
was it was recent too,
yeah,
wasn't it? In
no,
October?
yeah, I don't remember it honestly. No, but you got it, and you thought it
I
was
thought it was boring.
okay. So here you go. You hear him here first. I mean, this
I
game
tried to
ended
give
up.
it a shot for the first time ever. I've never played Fire Emblem that much, but I got bored
I mean,
so quick.
this game ended up selling better than Awakening.
It did.
So yeah, it was a success. Another game I really want to play, but as it turns out, that never happened. But well, I guess we can move on to March for the Wii U. Funny enough, not 3DS games on this month, at
Oh,
least none
how
that
funny.
matter.
Right.
So Twilight Princess HD and Pokken Tournament.
That's one game I wish I would have played that I don't have. Just
Twilight
kidding.
Princess. You
Yeah,
have
I
to.
have that game and I still haven't played it.
How?
I know, I know, I know, I know.
And I got Pokken Tournament. Fun, fun. Then I got boring. That's all I can say about it. It's cool to see Pokemon on a 3D field, and it plays well. But at that, in the end, it was basically rock paper scissors. That was the meta.
Yeah, and I played it too, but I literally I gameflied that one. And I returned it in one day.
Never played the story mode. The story mode is boring as fuck. I didn't actually finish that story mode
Hmm.
because it was boring. It was just boring. It was just basically a tournament,
Yep.
and you get finding the same Pokemon and so yeah. And Twilight Princess HD, you never played it, and I never bought it because I don't know. I just didn't feel like buying that game again.
Right.
I bought it twice. I bought it for the Wii and for the GameCube, so I'm
Did you
fine.
really? Oh
Yeah,
shit.
I play both versions, so I have a knowledge of both maps and whatnot.
Oh.
Okay, so then April, again only for Wii U. I may have missed May. In any case, Wii U, Star Fox Zero Guard.
Hmm.
That game came out. I really want to play it, but I mean, I can't now.
Oh,
And
that's
of
right.
course,
I keep forgetting that your Wii U's broken. God
yeah,
damn
it's
it.
broken, and I need $120 to pay Nintendo to fix it.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
You could probably find one on Craigslist for that
Well,
much.
I need to get it sent so they can recover my data because I need Cinematic Triangles X.
Oh.
I really
Hmm.
hope they can get it. I'm gonna have to do it at some point, but not yet.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hopefully before they stop doing it. That would suck.
Stop doing any kind of technical support to it
Oh
whatsoever.
God, I hope they still do it in a bit.
Hmm.
All right, so then we have Lost Rivers.
The game that we talked about so many times and never
Moving
played.
on. Then May. Not May. I didn't write anything, so I'm guessing nothing came out. Really.
Let me
Neither
look at
for
my list real
yeah.
quick. May. No,
So
I
I,
don't
I
have
have
anything for
nothing
May
for
either.
Wii U nor 3DS.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope. May was a dry month.
Well, then we have June. Wii U, of course, we had one that was multi-platform, but I had to mention because, well, Mighty Number Nine.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Oh yeah, that one game was awesome, and I
That
finished it.
game came out in June, and that's one of the games that I want to try.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I mean, if
I think I will too. Yeah.
yeah, he has a Japan aesthetic, a very Japanese aesthetic, but he has a very idle aesthetic.
Hmm. Hmm.
You watch anime, so you should be fine.
Yeah, I think I'll like it.
That reminds me, I still need to finish that anime you told me to watch. In any case, we also have Mario and Sonic at the Rio Olympic Games
Ugh.
that came out. I mean, I heard it's fun for what it is, but I mean, I'm not gonna judge just because it's not my kind of game. But I mean, people bought it likely, probably.
Everybody has their own, right?
Yeah. All right, then we have for 3DS, Kirby Planet Robobot, which I hear is fantastic.
Cool.
Yeah, I need to play it, and apparently it has a lot of mechas, so that's cool.
Hmm.
I never really got into it because again, I don't really buy Kirby games. Weirdly
Neither do
enough,
I.
I think the only Kirby game I bought is Epic Yarn.
I haven't bought any, to be honest with you. Now that I think about it.
That was the only one because of the aesthetic. I like the aesthetic of the game.
The
I
closest thing
wanted.
that I've ever bought a Kirby game was Super Smash Brothers. That's the
Okay,
closest thing.
okay, no, it's a lie. I'd also played Kirby Superstar Ultra, and that game is fantastic.
Hmm.
So you know that everyone tells you that Kirby Superstar is the best? No, fuck
Hmm.
that. Throw the
Hmm.
Super Nintendo version away and buy Ultra. It is the best
Hmm.
version of the game, bar none. If you can play it. Seriously, it's cheap on Amazon or eBay, so if
Hmm.
anyone people can get it, go for it. Okay, and then we have Reading Heaven Mega Mix. It is a game that I played a lot of, and I'm not even done
Hmm.
with it. But replaying the same meetings that I played in the previous versions, like puts a dampen in my fun. Dampens my fun.
Hmm.
Of course, you don't like this kind of game, so I wouldn't blame you. You never played
No,
it,
not a huge rhythm person. Mm.
and that's fine. And of course, then we have Zero Escape, Zero Time Dilemma, which is a visual novel style of game. It has puzzles and it has a deadly story. People die, and
Oh.
apparently it's gruesome and as hell. And this is
Hmm.
the third game in the series, and it only came out in June. Good luck finding a physical version
Hmm.
nowadays, either for Vita or 3DS. So yeah, that was
Right.
June. Then we had July, which is Monster Hunter Generations. I'm pretty sure both of us have been wanting to get into that series for a while.
I think we did. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't
We
though, but
never
yeah, I
played
agree
it.
with you.
Yeah, we wanted to play it,
Nope,
but we never did. You keep telling me you're gonna buy it. I don't know, maybe.
it just never happened.
Yeah, that was my thought. My thought pattern was I'll buy it if Eric buys it,
uh-huh.
and I'm pretty sure that was your thought pattern as well.
Hmm.
Because
Exactly.
yeah, you asked me if I was gonna buy it. You're like, I don't know. So yeah,
Yeah, I wasn't too. I don't know. I was still kind of on the fence about it the whole time,
pretty sure we could get it now and still have fun with it.
and I'm sure it's probably cheaper now too, since it's been since July.
We'll see. We'll see.
Maybe.
Then August, the 3DS only again. So by the way, we've been missing a lot of Wii U because nothing Wii U really came out after that, after Donkey Mirage sessions.
Hmm.
So yeah. Okay, then we have Metroid Prime
Kind of died
Federation.
down.
Yeah, Metroid Prime Federation Force, which I played for a bit,
The
and then
game
I
that
let.
everybody was excited for.
I mean, I played it. I had fun with it, and then I let a kid borrow the game and deleted the game. And I decided to give up on that game because fuck,
No,
yeah, nah, fuck
that
that.
sucks.
And then Style Savvy Fashion
The
Forward
one
came
game you
up.
told me God only knows how many times you were gonna get, and you never got.
I'm getting it. I got Metroid Prime because I wanted to support Metroid Prime.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure Style Savvy sold more than Metroid Prime Federation Force.
I believe that. Yeah.
Style Savvy Fashion Forward. I'm buying this game. I swear. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Thursday, I'm gonna get paid. I'm gonna buy it, and I'm gonna take a picture. And I'm gonna post it on the next podcast.
Let me see it.
Yeah,
I
I
want to see
will.
it.
I swear. So I'll buy it, and I'll play the hell out of it. Okay, so September, 3DS. Phoenix Wright.
He'll be playing Overwatch.
Okay, I'll play that
What?
too.
Huh? Huh?
Actually, hey, I'll be playing that too. I can alternate. I can alternate. Then we have the Phoenix Wright, the Spirit of Justice. Fun game. Honestly, I think I'm getting a little sick of the Phoenix Wright series because
Really?
I played it a lot. I repeat played it actually. Maybe it's
Huh.
just the style. Just I don't like it that much anymore. I like the
Uh-huh.
sprites. There's something charming about the sprites. They have character.
Uh-huh.
Even though the 3D models are fantastic, they're great. Like
Cool.
they emote really well and all that. And it's a fun story. I think the games are just too long for me at this point. I think I just
Uh-huh.
grown up enough that long games just fail to appeal to me unless they are super great,
Right.
which sucks. But well, what can you do? Then we have Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse. I need to buy
Another
that
game that
game.
I want to try. Yeah.
Well, no. First buy the other one, then buy this one.
Don't tell me what to do. Just kidding.
So there's this one. I need to buy it because I already finished the first one. I mean, I have no idea what this game is about, and I'd rather not know. So I'll let you guys figure it out. Buy it because people don't talk about this game. Please, I had to buy a new phone, so I wasn't able to buy it.
Oh God, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So then we have Dragon Quest 8.
Dragon Quest.
Or is it 7? I think it's 7
I have
actually.
no idea. I've never been into Dragon Quest.
Well, remake of the PS1 game. You bought it. You bought it. Apparently it's good, so .
Mm.
Again, I've been meaning to try the Dragon Quest series, but I never did. I never did.
Right.
There's way too
Excuse
many
me.
games in the world. Then we have a Sur Striker Gumball too. Uh, Full disclosure, we wanted to make a podcast related to this game, and I never bought the game again because I didn't have money because of a new phone. Eric bought it though.
I did. Not the second one. I bought the first one.
Yeah, and we were gonna make a podcast of the first one, but again, never bought it. Didn't have money.
Yep.
How that goes? Hey, you got fun with it though, right?
Yeah, I did. That game was fun.
Okay, great. Then we move to October, and we have a Wii U, the first Wii U game in a while, Paper Mario Color Splash, which you
Really,
did
the
play.
last game.
You
I
did
did
play.
play.
Did you finish it?
No, almost.
Well then.
I still have it too.
Oh wait, did you own it?
No, I probably should return it to GameFly. I've had it for 2 months now.
Maybe you should finish it first.
Yeah, might as well. I'm almost there, so
Have
I
you
might
been
as well
using
just
your
finish
Wii
it.
U at all?
Not since November, I believe, or since I played Color Splash last, which I don't remember when that was.
Well, it says it came out in October, so.
So it's been since November, I think. I think I got it in November because it was sold out, not sold out, but not available for rental in October because it was so overwhelmed. But I got it in November, so I think it's been about almost 2 months actually that I've been played the
Well
Wii U.
then, and you have that game and you still don't play it. And mine
Yep.
broke. What's your excuse?
Nintendo broke. I don't know what my excuse is.
Okay, then we have the 2DS Corpse Party. I wanna get this game. It's a very simplistic, like top-down RPG made.
The fuck is Corpse Party?
An RPG maker game. It's a game that came
Oh, yeah.
out.
Oh, okay.
It's that game with the two lesbian girls and that one girl who wants to clean her pooper.
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay, do you know what I'm talking about, by the way?
I do now that I'm looking at the pictures.
Yeah.
This is a very crazy looking game.
It's a very.
I kind of want this game now.
It's an atmospheric game. It's not an RPG. Yeah, like you solve puzzles and stuff like that. But unfortunately, I believe it has the taxes that come with those games. You know,
Holy shit, this is gruesome.
it's gruesome.
Holy crap, this is a gruesome game. I want it.
I mean, it's a story. It's a story game, so
I
don't
like
get too excited. And you get drawn images, which is cool. I wanna buy it.
Oh, this is on Steam as well.
Yeah,
But I might as well support it on Nintendo.
yeah. I wanna support it on Nintendo. So
Yeah, I agree.
it's on 3DS. It's on the beta. It's on Steam. It's free
Wait,
because
it's free?
Well, that one that came out in 1990 something.
Oh,
There's also an anime about it, actually.
really?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but I want to play the game. I want to support
Yeah.
the person who made it. All right, so then we have, of course, November 3DS, Pokemon Sun and Moon,
Mhm.
which having fantastic. I actually figured out a flaw of the game.
Hmm.
It's because the islands are so small. The world, feels obviously smaller,
Mm.
and to that degree feels very linear.
Okay.
But that's a personal flaw, obviously. Maybe
Right,
that's why
yeah,
I don't
but
play
makes
it
sense,
too
though.
much.
Mm.
But it's good. And then obviously December, which, by the way, I'm gonna start with 3DS because you didn't buy it.
Mhm.
Okay, Rick, what's your excuse? Why didn't you buy Mario Maker for the Nintendo 3DS?
Because I can't play online levels.
Well, you knew this,
I do, and I don't want it because of that.
but you knew this before. You said you still were getting it.
I was, but I changed my. No. We were on the fence about this. We
No,
talked about it.
No, because I'm sure. Dude, I have podcasts. I can prove this.
Prove it.
I
Prove
mean,
it. Put it in this podcast.
I don't want to look through that, Dan.
Uh,
I'm gonna look it up. We're gonna put it to the next podcast.
I don't think I want. I don't want to. I don't know.
You can play online levels, but you can only do through 100 Mario challenge.
That's dumb. Well, no, actually, that's not that bad.
I mean,
Oh,
that's the only reason I want it. I don't care about making levels in.
Can you really?
What? Yes.
You can play it on through the 100 Mario challenge.
Yeah. I mean, you can't.
That's pretty cool then.
You can't download the levels, but you can play.
I don't care. Yeah, that's cool.
There you go. That's my view on it.
All right, now you've changed my mind about it then.
Well then, I guess I just gave you another. I just got you another buyer, Nintendo.
Yeah, you did. Thanks.
Where's my sponsorship, huh?
Where's this cut of the cash?
Yeah. Where's my $1? In any case, and of course, finishing out with Wii U Shantae Have Genie Hero, which is a Kickstarter game that I care about and I was not able to back. However, after playing it, I'm kind of happy I didn't back it. As bad as that sounds. I wish I had backed it because there's DLC coming, but I'm not gonna get it for free, which kind of sucks.
Sure.
Yeah. And it's a fun game. You transform. It flows well. It has some glitches and whatnot, and some transformations feel like not too utilized. But other than that, it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I guess we can end with that. That's been the games 2016 that we
Yay.
care enough about and have played, and of course the just Nintendo in general. So Eric,
Mm-hmm.
what what are your general thoughts of 2016 and Nintendo?
It's the end and the start of a new future. um, the Wii U obviously is gone. It's the production is over on there, right? So something has ended, but they also introduced at the same time the Switch, which we are going to hear about here very soon, and it's right around the corner now. When is it?
It is in 9 days right from now.
So it's right around the corner. So with that being said, it didn't have a lot of Wii U games this month, in my personal opinion, that I was on as much. It did have quite a bit of the Nintendo 3DS games, but I mean, we'll see what happens with 2017. Hopefully, the Switch is going to be very popular and does very good.
Yeah, I mean, I, I want to say it was good. I mean, it was good in terms that I got a game to play. Well, I got two games that I was still playing for 2015 and Tokyo Mirage Sessions,
Mm.
but honestly, I didn't play a lot of games for the Wii
Mm-hmm.
U, which it's very sad. But I mean, with the Wii U winding down and then the Switch coming out, which by the way we didn't talk about. We should have talked about the Switch being revealed. I mean, the Switch got revealed. We know
Mm-hmm.
nothing else. It's a lot of rumors
Mm-hmm.
and maybe non-rumors at this point because might as well be true. Everything might as well be true. But other than that, I say the game was. I mean, the game, the year was okay. It
Right.
was just okay because I got me some 3DS games that I did play and some virtual console stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my general thought. I guess I would give the year a B minus.
Mm-hmm.
I would give it a okay. I would give it a 7 out of 10 on the IGN scale.
I'm with you right there, Ashley.
And well, I guess that's really it. We're back, Eric.
Mm-hmm. We're back.
Yeah, we're fumbling through, but slowly we're gonna get into it. I
Mm-hmm.
swear we're gonna be better about this. I'm gonna not hurt my throat as I try to talk better.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk good. Eric will talk more, maybe.
Nah,
And
just kidding.
maybe everything will be good. We'll probably, I mean, well, I guess before we end it up, Eric, what are you looking forward to? Not just like next week, but for the year. And not only like for you, but I guess for the channel as well.
So I think we talked about this in the previous podcast as well, but eventually, obviously, still continue the Nintendo talk. Hopefully, a lot more to talk because of 2017. 2017 is going to be huge for Nintendo just because the Switch, and then also because of the E3. Obviously, during E3, they got to lay some huge bombs here. Nintendo finally made its move to the mobile market, so we should see some good mobile games here coming up soon as well. Hopefully, I mean, can't put my hopes on that yet. Eventually, I want to get into. Hopefully, when the stream comes, excuse me, the Switch comes out, I want to start streaming, which me and you have talked about. But we need some better capture cards for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So we want to hopefully start streaming a little bit of these events online. Remember, it's not only going to be Nintendo, but it'll also be some PlayStation stuff as well. But just basically us having fun playing our own games instead of having to do what we were trying to do, which is record videos to upload to YouTube because that was a very long process, and I just think that it's going to be easier if we just stream.
Yeah. So the whole thing about that was that my computer was not able to handle some aspects of recording, and there was a lot of mistakes that were done, and I had no idea how to fix them. And I don't really have a good capture card, to be perfectly honest. So
It
it's a lot.
was very time consuming too, man. That's the other thing that we
Yeah.
needed to look at, because I mean, rendering of after doing your edits, you still have to render the video, and you still have to create a logo for the video, and it's just by the time you were done doing one video, it was already like a day later or whatever the case is for about 15 minutes of gameplay, and this is
Yeah.
just very time consuming.
Maybe we'll get back into it in the future, but is anything else that you got to add to it?
No, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, I guess I would have if I had anything to add. Well, honestly, you put everything, you laid everything down there very well. So I really don't have to add much to it, except maybe on my own end. I want to get into more edited videos, but in the case of not gameplays, maybe some sort of review system. Maybe something where I can write down my thoughts and you know speak
Sure.
better and maybe what's the word looking for? Vocalize is not a word, but something like that.
Excuse me.
I
Hmm.
guess just lay down my thoughts in a more organized manner.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like reviews, but not really because reviews are all over the place on YouTube.
Sure.
Yeah, I might actually post it on Twitch as well because
Mm-hmm.
Twitch now allows videos.
Yeah, they do. Yep, they allow you to upload videos and watch the videos later.
Yeah, so I have a few things cooking up, but it's exciting. We'll see what happens.
Hmm.
Yeah, but for now, that's it for today. Podcast over. We did it, Eric.
Yay!
We beat this podcast, and
Finally.
it's time to go beat some people, some punts and noobs on Overwatch. So we will leave you here, and we will see you guys next time.
I'll see you next time, guys.